Well, we're ready to go. We're ready to rumble. Got a busy day ahead of us today. Just put my shoes on here now. I've got a lot of content that I could be producing at the moment. Loads and loads. I just need to spend some time in the office. I had a bit of an issue the other day with... I thought I lost all my images from the Proctor's nursery and I thought I deleted it, but I haven't. But there's one thing that concerns me a little bit more than getting content out of what we're doing, and that's van theft. So the fact is, at the moment we're going through some crazy periods, and it's going to be tough next year. And I mean, things are going to change dramatically, and I really feel this. I think dare I say it, I think there is going to be a lull. Okay, I'll say the hard with it. There is going to be a recession. There has to be, because of the it's just how everything's been sort of soaked up, isn't it? We've lost so much in the economy, and they have to get something back, so they can start taxing people. So companies are just going to sort of shut down for a while. But the biggest thing that's going to happen now is theft, and theft of vehicles. Without a shadow of a doubt, that the white van man and the landscape industry is just booming at the moment, absolutely booming. And when things are booming, you're going to get the vermin, you're going to get the rats that's going to feed off the waste off it. And so you'll see a lot of vans being broken into. And only yesterday, isn't that the case, Jack? What happened yesterday?
One around the corner from where we were working.
Yeah, so the customer come and told us to make sure our van was locked, because a guy, what do you have?
Strimmer, blower, chainsaw.
A blower,
chainsaw.
So what are we looking at there? A strimmer, depending on...
About £200, depending on what they buy.
£200. Blower?
About 100, 150 in it.
And a chainsaw? £300?
Yeah.
So it can be, depending on the chainsaw. Some chainsaws can be a lot more than that. So that man's lost his tools now, hasn't he? And would they have been insured? Probably not. Because the van's left open, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he left the van open. Yeah.
There we are. So
it's his problem.
And what you're going to see now, you're going to see all the insurance companies going to start charging people now. Everything's going up. Everybody wants to get the money back. Just as the government is starting to tax now, that's what you're going to find during recessions and tough times, that things go up. That's what happens. But we've got to look after our tools. So important. I remember, how long ago was it? West Ham. How long ago did we live in West Avenue?
13 years?
So yeah, about 13, 14 years. Yeah, 14 years ago, I should imagine it was. I remember we struggled for a few weeks on a particular job, and priced it right or whatever. I can't remember exactly what happened. But the last payment I had was, I think it was about £500. I decided to buy a second-hand old Ivor Williams trailer. It wasn't much of a trailer. And I bought this trailer, and we lived on beans that weekend. Didn't go very far, and couldn't do much. That was the times. That's what it was about. There's no problem with that. But I remember this trailer. We had it for about 2 years, and I heard a bang one night, and I thought, what was that noise? And I always used to reverse the trailer and the van up the drive to ensure that nobody would steal it. And on this one particular occasion, we come back from the kids' grandparents. And I didn't reverse the van on the drive straight away, because it was about 4 or 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon, and our house always had it was a south facing front, so we always had the sunshine coming in. Charlotte, my daughter, had shut the curtains to stop the sun coming in. We were watching one of those movies, with the kids, one of those Disney films, and just taking five. And I heard this bang about 10 minutes later, and then I realised what the bang was, because I didn't have a jockey wheel on the A-frame, and I only went outside and somebody had stolen my trailer. So we're talking about theft in vans at the moment. It's just dreadful that these people are taking contractors' tools. It's not good at all. And I don't want to give them any advice how to do it, but they know what they're doing. They're actually flipping the doors. They're getting behind here and behind these points here. They're looking for the vulnerable parts, and they're bending the door and pulling bits down, then jumping inside. And same on the back. And it's not good at all. I've actually, not with this van, but the van I've had before, I've actually seen evidence of the van a little bit wider at the top. You know, it doesn't take a lot to bend these vans over, and I'd suggest it's just worth getting some extra deadlocks put in certain places to ensure that they don't open the van. It's worth every penny, because the insurance companies are really strange about, and very funny about how they pay out and who they pay out. And you've got to make sure that things are covered in your policy. It's no good just taking out insurance. Read your policy, check your policy, and if it's not in your policy, get the insurance company to amend your policy to what, and tailor it to what you want, to ensure that you are covered. Because there's nothing worse than having to start all over again. It's not good at all. So just be aware of that. Just make sure that you're covered. We are found another job now to do. This is the BSW's timeless sleeper, and it's a burnt brushwood sleeper, I think it is. So I think I've scored 10 by 5, and they look absolutely fantastic. And look at the grain on that. Sleepers have never ever looked so good.